Hi friends, Miss Tracey here. Came to you to read a story today that was one of my kids' favorites when they were little. And they're both grown men now, so it was a long time ago. But this was their favorite story, so I thought I would take some time to share it with you guys today. The name of the story is called I Love You, Stinky Face. Silly title, I should say. It's written by Lisa McCourt, and it's illustrated by Sid Moore. Illustrated means that they make the pictures in the book. It says, I love you, my wonderful child, said Mama as she tucked me in. But I had a question. Mama, what if I were a big, scary ape? Would you still love me then? If you were a big, scary ape, I would comb your whole hairy self to make sure you didn't have any tangles. And I would make your birthday cake out of bananas, and I would tell you, I love you, my big, scary ape. Make sure you can see the pictures here. But Mama, what if I were a super smelly skunk? And I smelled so bad that my name was Stinky Face. Then I would give you a bath and sprinkle you with sweet-smelling powder. And if you still smelled bad, I wouldn't mind. And I would hug you tight and whisper in your ear, I love you, Stinky Face. But Mama, what if I were an alligator with big, sharp teeth that could bite your head off? Then I would buy you a bigger toothbrush for your big teeth and make sure that you brush them every night so that they'd stay healthy and strong. And if you had a sore throat, I would stick my head right inside your enormous jaws to make sure that you were okay. And I would say, I love you, my ferocious alligator. But Mama, what if I were a terrible, meat-eating dinosaur with razor-sharp claws that ripped my sheets to shreds every night while I slept? She says, then I would give you plenty of meat to eat if that is what you liked, and I would sew your sheets back together every day, because after all, ripping them would be an accident. And I would tuck you into your newly mended sheets every night and say, I love you, my sweet, terrible dinosaur. But Mama, what if I were a swamp creature with slimy, smelly seaweed hanging from my body? And I couldn't ever leave the swamp or I would die. Then I would build a house right next to the swamp, and I would stay with you and take care of you always. And when you splashed to the surface, I would say, I love you, my slimy little swamp monster. There's Mama's house. And there he is, telling each other they love each other. But Mama, what if I were a green alien from Mars and I ate bugs instead of peanut butter? Then I would dress you in colors that showed off your nice green skin. And I would pack your lunchbox with beetles and spiders and ants and grasshoppers and the tastiest bugs you've ever had. And I would pack a note with all the bugs that said, I love you, little greenie. Bon appetit. But Mama, what if I were a cyclops and I had just one big gigantic eye right in the middle of my head. Then I would look right into your gigantic eye and say, I love you, my little Cyclops. And I would sing you a lullaby until your one gigantic eyelid got droopier and droopier, and it finally closed, and you fell fast asleep. I love you, Mama, and I love you, my wonderful child. The end.